Hey guys, it's Allison here. How's it going? I wanted to make a video today about my 2014 Subaru BRZ. It is the Limited. Just wanted to kind of introduce you guys to the car, talk to you about it, a little bit about what I've done, how I got the car, you know, all that. So I got my silver BRZ on 4/20 of 2017. I had seen, and my uncle has a shop like up in New York, so he kind of had rebuilt me a car in the past. So I had seen a silver BRZ at an auction in Raleigh. So I drove about 2.5 hours, got to Raleigh. My mom had called me, I remember, and she was like, where are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm in Raleigh, I'm trying to buy this BRZ. And she's like, what? She got me a hotel room for the night because I did not even think that through. I was like,
I'm just gonna sleep in my car and get the car the next day, like it's gonna be fine.
They let you look at all the cars like beforehand, and then afterwards you go into like a little room, and that's where they'll go down the list of all the cars, and then you like just kind of raise your hand whenever your car is up and you want to place a bid. So it was getting real heated with me and this old guy, and I was just not about to let the car slip through my fingers. So I got the car. I think I got it for like $4,800 or $4,900, which doesn't sound like a lot, but again, it was crashed. So the car, it had 26,000 miles on it. Right now, I just had the spark plugs changed on it, so it has a little bit over 60,000 miles on it, although I did drive down to Florida for Formula Drift, so. We did find out, so the front didn't have any frame damage, but the back did have some frame damage in the trunk. It was only like 1 day at the shop worth though, so not anything too crazy, and I knew that I would keep the car long term, so I was just willing to deal with that. She runs great. And then of course I didn't do like, when the car was getting fixed, I didn't do like painting, I didn't install like anything there, I just kind of bought the parts and my uncle did it, but most of the stuff I've kind of gone through and learned how to do myself, so it's been a really great experience, really great learning to work on the car. The car did take about a year to get finished, and my uncle tried to keep a lot of it a surprise, so I don't have a lot of pictures from the build, but here it is when it was being delivered. As you can tell, I was just super excited to finally have the car after a year. So walking around the car, what you'll see is that I have more of a black, silver, and red theme going on. Yeah, red lug nuts. The last wheels that I had on my car for the BRZ were the Enki TS10s. I'll insert a picture up here. They looked really good. I just knew that I wanted to go with a wider wheel setup and a different color scheme later on. So you guys will have to stick around and figure out what I'm doing next, because it is definitely on the crazier side. I'm pretty stoked for it though. And then we've got the Subaru STI styled side skirts here. As we walk around to the front of the car, you can see I've got the same pinstriping and front Subaru emblem there. I did have a front lip on the car, but unfortunately, with me being low, it has been ripped off multiple times and I don't want to deal with it, so I do not have a front lip right now. I've got all this stuff to rivet a new side marker like clip in there. I just need to do it one of these days. Let's see my FD Orlando. I've got the K&N air intake. No issues with it so far. I don't really think there's really too much to have issues with, but yeah, it's worked fine. So those are the FT86 catted unequal length headers. I got them like a week after I had the car, so definitely worth it. It's been with me since the beginning. I have not had any issues with it. The exhaust that I have on the car currently is the Invidia N2 Catback. It's been a good exhaust. I feel like I do go through gaskets a little bit quicker, but I don't know if that's just because I use like the stock gaskets, so I'll have to upgrade and let you guys know if I still am running into that issue, but yeah, it's been a really weird thing. So I am currently running a stage 2 OFT tune on my car. I plan on going to Ecutech soon. I already have the dongle for the car, I just haven't bought the tune yet.
So these are my BR Racing Coilovers. I really like the look that they give on the car. I have gone through and adjusted like the ride softness, I've adjusted the camber and the ride height, and overall I'm just really happy with these coilovers and I'm glad I bought them. Lower control arms that I have on the car are also adjustable, so that is nice, and they were custom built. I bought them used.
Underneath the car, I also have a Perrin transmission mount and transmission bushing. I did get this off of eBay. It's not like perfect flush, but I mean, it works, and it was only like 30 bucks. I like it. The spoiler that I have on the car currently came from FT Speed's website. It was the Paintmatched Duckbill. I really like this spoiler. It has the perfect amount of curvature. On the rear of the car, we have these nice looking Tom's taillights, accented with the red pinstriping that you see on the TS. The Valenti like smoked out fourth brake light is the one that I have. So that is the pretty much it for the walk around outside. Okay, so for the interior of the BRZ, I haven't done too much. I'm just kind of the general stuff. So I went around and wrapped all of the interior trim pieces. It's like a neochrome. I really like it. I've got the badge cover, and eBay is where I bought that cherry red shift knob. It's not that heavy, but I like it and I like how it's shaped, so. Oh shit bar!
If you made it along this far in the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate everybody watching. I have so much planned for the future, and I am so excited for these next few months. We're going to be switching up a whole bunch on the BRZ, so stay tuned.
So I do currently have some parts to be installing on my car. I've got the hood struts that I still need to install. I have the side marker clips I need to put in the side of the bumper. That way I can install my side markers back. I have a front sway bar. I'm trying to decide if I should also just get the rear one so I can put them both on at the same time. But I do have the front Perrin sway bar here currently. It's right over there. And then I also have the OEM side skirts for the BRZ. So those hopefully will be a little bit more flush than the eBay ones I have on right now. But yes, I'll keep you guys updated on that too. They didn't really start sagging until like 2 years later. So I mean, they're probably just at their lifespan. As you have seen, I went to Formula Drift and I got my car signed, brought this in, got all the big guys, got Chelsea Denofa, Von Guyton Jr., Jonathan Castro, Kelsey Rawlings, Odie. This is Ryan Turek. Nathaniel Chen drives an 86. Dai Yoshihara, he drives a BRZ. We got Alex Lideker. He also drives an 86 and his number is actually 86. Rome, he drives a BMW. That is, I believe, Taguchi, and then Adam LZ. Actually, yes, that one is Taguchi, I already know. So yes, anybody want to quiz me on that? I'll pass.